is Miss Purcell at the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking what I would call a realistic romance. Romance is definitely a main part of it, but there's a realistic storyline that the author has a message for too. So it's called A Show for Two, and the author is Tashie Bhuiyan, and she did Counting Down with You, which I loved. It was one of the first books I read when I came back to high school, and I absolutely loved that romance, which also had a realistic storyline. So our main characters are Meena. Meena is of Bangladeshi descent, and her family is Muslim. Although she's not as practicing as the character in Tashie Bhuiyan's, Meena swears a lot. Just so you're aware. And then this is Emmett, but he's going by the name of Ezra because he is an independent film star who's about to make his big screen debut. And he is of not his father was from Spain, but his father passed away a long time ago, and his mother is, I believe, from Japan. But he's been raised in England his entire life. So he is attending the school that, just like the guy who plays Spider-Man in one of the Spider-Man movies, actually did go to New York High School and pretend to be a student for a while, which is how Tashie Bhuiyan got this kind of premise idea, is because she actually was able to meet and talk to this person because she attended the same school at the same time. So that's kind of the premise, where the actor is undercover attending the school to see what it's like, trying to get some background for his big film role. And Meena Meena is director of the film club, and she's working on this short film, and she wants to win this award because this award means a lot, because her parents have agreed to pay for her college tuition if she wins this award, because they're dreaming she's never going to win this award. Her parents are very down on their children, and they really bring both of their children down, which I think was the harder part for me to read in this. In the other Tashie Bhuiyan's other book, it wasn't quite like that. So Meena is dealing with depression, and Tashie Bhuiyan talks about that in her note. But once again, she's also focused on going to USC, which is the best film school in this country. It's in Los Angeles, and she sees it as getting away from her parents. She needs to get away from her parents, but she doesn't think about like all the other things she's leaving behind, like New York and stuff like that. So they do not hit it off. This is an opposites attract, because initially she doesn't recognize who he is. She bumps into him in the subway, and they really, like I said, she swears a lot. She calls him some things. But later on, they make a deal. Like, he wants to do this photography contest, and she shows him different places in New York to help him do his photography for this contest. And he agrees to star in their short, or I shouldn't say star, have a cameo kind of appearance in their short film, because that will give him a one-up on other people in the contest. So I really did enjoy this romance, because it is in some ways opposites attract, but they do have a lot of things in common. I think what was hard for me in this book is how Meena's parents they truly do just say things and do things that bring their children down. Like, you're never going to get into school and you're never going to accomplish anything. And just they're very, very down on both Meena and her younger sister. And that was hard for me to read. But I did enjoy this book, and I think it's important because I think Meena wants to follow her dreams, and she has the strength to follow her dreams. And I think it's a nice ending. Has a good ending. It's a feel-good book. Even though the person is dealing with some difficult things, it is a feel-good book. And like I said, I really enjoyed the budding relationship between Meena and Ezra, a.k.a. Emmett. So if this is not your cup of tea, I will help you find something else. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and keep on reading.